Let's play NASUS game. Why not? Silas stealing my ult is annoying, but other than that, the rest of the team comp is actually pretty bad against NASUS in my opinion. I think I can afford playing TP Ghost against NASUS. I mean, I think I have to play Flash just because of this frustrating, Jarvan champion that makes me want to run this instead. But let's run a nice and simple rune setup here. Yeah, I can afford going armor health here. Oh, Doublelift. That's going to be a matchup of the ages. Not too scared of him pushing me out of lane. So generally speaking, trading with him at all early game is like, I'm only going to hit him if my footwork is up, basically, to get the healing from it. Other than that, I'm not really going to use, I'm not really going to bother trading with him. So I'm just going to walk up and ignore him here. He'll hit me once, I'll hit the creeps. Let Doran Shield do the work here. We're chilling, we're chilling. Not bad to position yourself in a way where if the Q hits me, it's going to go hit my creeps as well. I'm going to trade one auto for one auto because it pushes the wave towards him because the creeps aggro him. And generally speaking, you'd be a little bit more lenient with your health pool once you... Oh, the minions didn't actually kill that creep. I wanted to hit him and then CS the creep. Get the footwork value, but I actually missed the CS because of that. Anyway, when you're playing Doran Shield, most of the healing value actually comes on the lower health you are. So you can be very lenient with getting harassed early on. He's no W, so if he hits me a Q here, he's only going to Q auto attack. So keep that in mind. Try to keep track of Ornn's spell cooldowns. It's really the way he punishes you. Now I'm going to have to be mindful of my Q. I want to make sure the cooldown's pretty long early game, and you really don't want to miss the cannon creep. So be mindful with CSing the creep. In this case, I feel confident that if I focus down this creep and Q it, it's going to be back up for when the cannon gets low. Okay, I'm just going to use this space. Jarvan can definitely dive me, so I'm going to just drop a ward down. Obviously, if I play well, I think I can outplay them, but if I get hit by a full ORNN combo into a Jarvan EQ, I will die. I'm not going to Q this creep, because like I mentioned, you don't want to be in a position where you don't have a stack for your cannon. Definitely going to stack the cannon. Boom. Very juicy indeed. We've all been there, haven't we? I'm going to E here and make it a little easier for me to last hit the creeps at the bottom, but actually the tower aggro didn't quite go the way I expected it to. I thought the top creeps would get focused first, but they did not. That's my bad. Bit of poor CSing. He's probably crafting an item in the bush, and then he'll try to harass me with a combo from the bush. I'll ping missing just in case he's moving downriver to help his teammates. Make sure that my teammates are aware that this is going on. Always try to be, if you're playing footwork like I am, try to move during the lane. He could have also based, but this is a good base timing for him, so definitely not bad for him to recall. As well, which is probably what he's doing. Try to auto-Q the creeps that you're trying to stack, just for safety measures. We've all been there when we just hit a creep with Q and it didn't really work out. So he did actually move downriver. We can tell that he moved in the river because he has low mana. Had he based, he would be full mana, so it's important that you check that. Oh, missed one CS there. It's all good. I used E because I really want to use this big slow pushing wave in order to crash and base here. Him not contesting me is a mistake. Letting me slow push such a big wave as NASUS in this matchup is definitely a mistake. I'm just going to auto-Q him once there, because again, most of my damage is going to come from Q. The creep's still going to aggro him. I'm going to ward first, and now I'm going to go back and try to push out here. Now I'm just going to continue stacking. Even though he has cookies, I have a really big wave like I mentioned, so as long as I push this wave in before the next ORNN combo comes in, I should be fine. Really hard for him to really push me out, like I mentioned. I'm going to use E here and just finish that wave off. I have Ghost and he has TP, so obviously letting him freeze here sucks, but unfortunately I don't see Jarvan and I can easily suffer from a Jarvan gank. So even though he shows mid, I could have taken the gamble. It's not really worth it. I'm already in such a great spot. 36 CS to 36 is a fantastic spot to be in. I could go Sheen Ruby Crystal, but I personally really like CDR shoes because the extra movement speed, really good to... let me just get some water. Extra movement speed is really good in making sure you can not only chase your opponent, but also use your Ghost and Flash more often. Plus, it's the most amount of CDR you can buy up front, which is going to let you stack more easily. So you buy Sheen if you think you're going to kill your opponent. In this matchup, I'm obviously not looking for any crazy solo kills or anything like that. No real angles unless he gives me them. I'm just going to grab my boots, and I dropped the 6 CS basically to take a base here for free. Very happy with that exchange, by the way. Very happy, very happy. Dropping 6 CS, basically dropping 6 CS to have an extra summoner spell, generally speaking, worth it. Surprisingly. Because if I had TP, I obviously wouldn't drop 6 CS. Actually, I would drop about 2 or 3 anyway, so I lost really 3 CS compared to if I had TP. Also, because I was slow pushing the wave, and he managed to lose most of the wave, I'm actually going to trade him a little bit here, because Jarvan, we have Viego basing behind him, but I don't think it's going to be anything. I was just checking my damage, really. If I could get him low enough, we could definitely dive him, but unfortunately, one's very tanky. No dives here. You can play Demolish in these matchups if you'd like. I don't think it's too bad. I do think it's pretty good. Like I mentioned, I'm going for a little safer approach here with the unflinching and conditioning. More reliable scaling in case something goes wrong early game, right? Demolish only useful if you're in a great spot, which to be fair, right now I am in a great spot. Down 10 CS in the first few minutes. It's pretty damn good. I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't get a base off here, because even though he may be like he's in a fine spot, he can craft items. His mana pool is still limited, and at this point I can actually start whittling down his mana by baiting out his QWs and dodging them. So I'm trying to just aim for him to use the QW here, and if I can dodge the QWE, basically, he doesn't proc the brittle, he's going to reach a point where he doesn't deal enough damage with it to get me down to 0 before he runs So that's really what I'm playing on. I'm playing on his mana pool here, because he hasn't recalled yet. He doesn't have any cookies left as well. Yeah, like I mentioned, just like that, you dodge out the W. Same thing earlier. You're going to want to make sure you CS this cannon creep more than any other creep, so I'm not going to use my Q here, even though I may be able to get both. No point in taking the risk. Dodge out the brittle damage, and slowly but surely you'll attack his mana pool. And then obviously you come back in when his cooldowns are down, finish off CSing those creeps. There's a QW, and I dodge the brittle. Beautiful. Even though he hits me, it doesn't matter. Doesn't have the brittle proc, it doesn't do that much damage. That's all I'm really playing for, is just baiting out his spells here and surviving. Eventually I'll reach a point where I can run him down, but no need to force that right now. I want to use save my summoner spells to make sure I'm safe from Jarvan ganks rather than anything else. Comfortably stacking 138 at 8 minutes. Any NASUS player is salivating right now. Oh, I thought I would get the footwork speed to run out of range there. I'm gonna pop my potion here because I'm getting in one combo range slowly. Got a nice basic in there. Sure did. But I have ult, so if he all-ins me right now, he won't kill me even. He'll run out of mana and he will not kill me. So that's basically where I'm gonna be at. And as you can see, as long as I don't take too much extra damage, I'll be maintaining a non-lethal range of health the entire way through. So, oh, I queued him instead of the creep. I wanted to actually queue the creep. My bad. I actually can look for a kill on him soonish. If he ease forward, I think I can kill him, but we'll see if he actually goes for it. This brittle coming out again. Marking those brittle procs. I hope that cannon creep will stop getting focused. Also, at this point, you have so many points in queue that usually you can CS the... You can be a little bit more greedy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get his flash here. We'll see if I can actually get it. Either way, he used so much mana that I don't mind burning my ult right now and just pushing him out. A little damage check there, checking the temperature of the lane, if you know what I mean. Worst case, I don't get anything done, but obviously my ult health sticks. So what ends up happening is now I'm completely out of kill range. There's no mana to kill me. I can't block that ultimate with CC or anything, so I'm just gonna pull aggro here because I only have one Q. I won't try to stack the Ornn. I'll just make sure that it's a clean dive. 12 stacks are wonderful. Someone should help me push here. I have no mana, please. Definitely, he has TP still, so I definitely want to make sure I crash this wave before he gets back to lane to TP, so thank you very much for helping. I have 2 Qs here, so I can definitely fight him here if he wants to. No, he does not. He was just measuring temperature, like I said. I'm going to make sure I hover here and... Oh, we're making a play here. I like that. I'm going to keep the Rift Herald aggroed here, just in case we kill him and it looks good. No, it doesn't look good. Leave. Not to play, not to play, not to play, not to play, not to play. I pinged enough. I'm not going to be including myself with this play. If he wants to do crab and run, that's up to him, but I won't be in this fight. ORNN TP'd back in with full resources, so he's definitely going to be way stronger than me. Need myself a recall. I'm going to go with Divine Sunderer here, and I'm buying the AD options. Probably better to get the Kindle Gem if you're playing on the safe side. Like, instead of buying Sheen, you just buy the double CDR, because like I said, you're not expected to kill Ornn, but I'm feeling it. I was already in control of the lane at level 6. When I came back with my CDR shoes, I was in control of the lane. And not in control in the sense of, like, I am dictating the pace of the lane or anything like that. He still dictates the pace, but I basically decide whether anything happens or not. Which I translate to control. Obviously, it's early enough that me freezing will not be a detriment to my team, which is obviously why I'm going to be enjoying myself queuing all these creeps leisurely. Lane gang's the only real way they're going to kill me. Obviously, Jarvan can try and take my flash if he likes. Either way, freezing also creates a better opportunity for me to zone on here and make it harder for him to CS creeps. If he eats into me ever, I will not ghost, but I will pop my ult and all in him. Alright. I will pop ghost because he's really too far up. I'm going to murder him here. I didn't think he would. I mean, yeah. He eat into me and then kept posturing for a fight, so I was like, well, we're not going to let that happen, are we? Put the points in E on accident, but you know what? I don't even mind it. Helps me push a bit faster. Boom. It begins? Oh yeah, no, this is the best part, gentlemen. This is the part we were all waiting for. Oh yeah. Oh, 507, dear lord. Oh my god, this tower has a family. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. Oh yes. Am I just gonna take it in his face? I think I might, honestly. Actually, I don't think I have enough juice left. Too many plates on the defense right now. And another one. I think that's gonna... Am I gonna force this whole tower down without my ultimate? Oh my god, is NASUS balanced, guys? I don't think NASUS is balanced. Dear lord, I one-shot his tower. Oh my god. Without demolish, without my ultimate? That is disgusting. I'm out, bro. I don't give a shit. I'm out of here. I'm gonna spend my dollars. Bye. Actually, I'm gonna jail myself in lane here. I am not gonna let him proc demolish on my tower on any circumstance. I refuse. Check for honey fruit. There we go. Wow, NASUS is not balanced. It's really not balanced. Crazy stuff. One shot the tower. If he goes for tower damage here, I can actually kill him again because my ult's back up. That's crazy. He doesn't have a ward either. Okay, he does have a ward. I can actually kill him again. I could run him down one more time, I think. I wouldn't be able to use E because I need the Qs, but I just think I would be able to run him down again. That's crazy. This champ is not balanced. But I have enough mana to actually continue fighting here, so... Only need to use Q and W, though. Masteries? Here you go. It's a very standard setup, very safe setup. Again, you can run something more aggressive if you like lethal tempo into Ornn, but I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable. No mistakes happen in the early game, because as long as I get through early game, my champion's gonna outscale Ornn in the side lane really hard, especially against Jarvan as well. I'm gonna be able to 2v1 them pretty reliably. This is the last wave I'm gonna stay, because this is the last plate wave. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna fight you. There's no way you do enough damage to kill me. Even if you Ornn combo me perfectly, I'll just tank it and then kill you. I'd flash the dodges W worst case here. This is something you can do a lot when you're playing low relos as well, especially. If you can, basically right now Jarvan, like, if he was looking top, he's gonna decide not to come top anymore. Because he's looking top, right, and he sees me not touching the wave. I was a little bit patient there. I wasn't just walking up to the wave greedily and taking it. I was a little bit patient there, and that makes him think, oh, he left, right? That is what he may be thinking. Now, in this case, he was already low, so he probably wasn't going to fight me anyway. But the point is, sometimes enemy junglers going to miss opportunities like that because you have a little bit of an edge there in the mental game. I'm going to grab a Glacier Shot just for the mana, really. Mana and CDR are great stats. I'm going to go straight into Hullbreaker this game because obviously, at this point, I'm so fed. I'm going to just crack their Nexus 1v3 at this point, really. I don't even think Silas with ult can stop me. If I go Hullbreaker, I'll be a complete menace. Going Doublelift low elo? No, I'm not saying that, like, I'm just trying to get into the psyche of a jungler, right? Understanding the junglers, what they're thinking. It's easy for them, especially I jungled as well. It's like, it's easy, like, if someone's, like, not pushing the next wave immediately, you assume they just based and played it safe, but then you show up and they're like, oh, what a greedy bastard. I'm not going to use my ghost here and you run him down with my ult, even though I can kill him, because I want to save those tools for when I have a wave close to their tower. Excuse me. So I can really fish for that fight. Why Hullbreaker instead of Starax? Because I want the magic resistance mostly, yeah. MR is going to be really valuable against the Sorcerer Shoes Shadow Flame Silas. Against Ornn, obviously, also great. Because he does so much magic damage. Definitely the worst at support. That's definitely the role I lack most in. If you were to ask me. So I'm just gonna, at this point, you stop really trying to stack every CS. You can just, as long as you stack every cannon, you're good. You just stack, you start pushing with basic attacks, basically. You want to CS every creep? Sure, but don't over-tunnel on stacking every CS. Because at this point, you pushing and pressuring waves is way more valuable than actually getting every stack. And at this point, we're just gonna... Oh yeah, use the spells on me, bro. Waste those spells on me, I love that. This is also why footwork can be nice. Oh fuck, I fucked up. I should not have pulled aggro there. Oh, I shouldn't have ulted. I think I'm gonna be fine though, let's see. Oh, that last tower shot killed me, otherwise I think I would have lived. Nah, my bad. If I didn't ult, I would have just walked away. I should pop Ghost and I can pop ult outside of the tower range. It's my bad. Obviously, I needed to pop Ghost because Renata and Ornn can keep me CC'd for a long time underneath the tower and clear the wave. So I wanted to Ghost and get out of there, but I popped my ult instinctively when you use Ghost and misplayed for sure. Bit of inting? Oh yeah, you know how it is. Renata got shut down? Doesn't matter who gets the shutdown. They won't stop me. At this point, I'm too far ahead. And this tower is going to fall the next time I stare at it, so... Gonna be free. Razor Text, 30 months. Jesus, thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that. Heart of a Pitbull and Allbred, thank you all for subscribing. Favorite off-meta support? Sorry for not getting you earlier. Favorite off-meta support is probably... I haven't really thought about off-meta supports too much recently, so I can't really say like anything comes to really mind as off-meta. I personally enjoy Pantheon. I guess it would be Pantheon would be my favorite off-meta support, even though I got bored of playing him because I was winning every lane with him. But I guess he's not meta. What am I drinking? It's, I don't know, something our chef brewed up. Always let your teammates know, do not fight there. I'm not going to be moving. I will be enjoying my side lane pressure here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's red. Not strawberry. Something else, I think. Maybe there's strawberries in there. I'm not sure. Anyway. Dragon is coming up in 10, which is the perfect time to start pressuring the side lanes. Always when you're playing Nasus or any side laner, make sure that you don't want to be on the you want to basically, when the objective spawns is when you want to be ready to smack this tower. So now the enemy team has to make a decision between killing me or taking the objective. And in this case, they might not even do either because they are busy responding. Not gonna waste my ult here. This is Silas using ult. Actually, I'm gonna flush her. I think I should be able to get out. But I'll just Q here. I actually think I can turn on him and win. Thank you very much. Ornn wasn't chasing, so I felt confident after flashing out that I could turn on him. It was closer than I expected because I didn't dodge the second E, but pretty good, pretty good. He's not on the healing, so I'm obviously gonna crush his skull there. Love to see it. Grab myself a little sweeper. If you're really fit as a split pusher, denying them vision is sometimes more important than getting blue orb, but blue orb is fantastic for split pushing too. Hull breaker time? Oh yeah, we're skull breaking. So I'm gonna go top first. I don't intend to stay top, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push top deep, then cross through the enemy jungle, get that control with the Baron spawning, and then I'm gonna go start split pushing bot lane, basically doing a full cross map move. So that's my game plan right now, in case you're wondering, why aren't you going bot lane? I will. Just going to first make sure that my team is confident to walk into the enemy topside jungle with my support, because I'm obviously really fed, and that's the thing, if you're fed as a split pusher, that doesn't mean you shouldn't interact with your team at all. I'm not saying that you always have to, just, I like doing it this way. Making sure that my teammates have an opportunity to fight around me, because right now, if I'm in a skirmish, I'm gonna murder everyone, right? Like I said, don't really try to CS every single creep anymore. Just the cannons are the ones you really want to CS. So this is wave number 1. Try to keep track of the enemy team. At this point, I can't push deeper. So this is my moment to start crossing through the jungle. And in this case, my team is basing, so we won't get much vision down. But still, my lingering vision will be something, right? So in this case, I'm going to sweep this area. Give us a little bit of lingering, like a little bit of vision control. It'll be harder for the enemy teams to face check for sure, because I already cleared this area, correct? That's the perception you want to have. All right. Oh, if I withered thingy here, Twitch here, I would have killed everyone. I didn't stay in range to keep queuing people, but obviously I did so much damage and forced so many cooldowns already. This is going to be a monster-winning team fight either way for my team. Very, very powerful, and this is what I mean. I'm obviously going to carry every skirmish that I'm going to be in. A little bit of a misplay there from our homie on the vehicle. Should have immediately ulted out of the orbs, but say. This skirmish was super winning. Obviously, if I W'd the Twitch, he opened up on me as Jarvan EQ'd in. I wanted to just W the Jarvan and keep focusing him, but I had W'd the Twitch, I would have never died there. Bit of a shame for sure. But no problem, still a very good skirmish. Obviously, Ornn somehow solo killed our Sivir with no Jarvan ult and Silas not being there. Like, no Twitch ult, no Jarvan ult, and Silas wasn't there, and he died. Definitely poor play coming out of the Sivir, but that's okay. I'm going to go Stone Plate next, actually. It's going to be a good MR item for me to grab. Oh, nice Zac combo there. CC chaining the Sylas out of the Ash Arrow, making sure he can't play. So even though I don't have TP, now is a great opportunity to start going bot and pressuring really hard, because my team is strong enough to potentially consider going for the Baron. Nice, Zac Ash, a really nice damage and CC combination here with the Mande. I'm gonna move here. It's always hard for your teammates if they're going to make plays, right? Like, I don't really know how this fight is really going to go, as Sunfire Zac is one-shotting people together with the Mandate bonus damage. You'll love to see it. Oh, the double whammy hits both of them with the damage, but that's what I mean. Like, he's in here. That's illegal. We're going to finish him off for that. Oh, that's a lovely Q by Zac. I'm in a position to see if I can get a wither, but I couldn't, so I'm just going to move in here. I think we should do Baron. I think that would be good. Honestly, if Zac moves, I think I was confident that we would get it. Now I'm not so confident. Either way, I'll just go top here. Zac can go bot. I didn't get the stack there. My bad. I wanted it. But yeah, let's just farm up and take all their jungle instead, right? Still good. Still a good objective. And again, I can always base and move into the other side of the map, or even just cross map, as I'll display shortly here. Zac is bot with no TP, so let's just play it safe here. Pink over the wall, give myself some vision. That's why I pinged over the wall, just to make sure I couldn't get, they couldn't make a play on me. Oh, we hit Twitch top by accident. So now I'm going to take over bot. So I contested the vision a little bit. This case I didn't. In this case I did make sure not to get caught. I had some teammates around me. That was the big difference there. And now it's easier for them to walk into this area because I already took some of Renata's wards, took some of their pinks as well. Easier for my team to contest, especially if I have lingering vision. He took my Sylas. He took my NASUS ult, so that's really big because that ultimate is basically his only chance of fighting me 2v1 even. So if he doesn't have that ultimate, I can 2v1 them with ease. 3v1 I would even say. With it, I think it's much easier for them to contest. I'm going to just pick my teammates back and I'm just going to go for their Nexus here with the Hull Breaker, right? Even if my teammates all die, I can definitely pressure the inhib. So a bit of a misplay by them, but as long as I can kill off some people, like I said, they need 3 to stop me. So if Sylas dies here, I think I can even look to go for more than the Nexus. I could even go for the Nexus, I mean. More than the inhib is what I wanted to say. So because you have some sustain as Nasus, I like to auto Q and then walk out of range and then walk back in. This gets you 1 extra Q in before you have to push the wave, because you really want to focus the tower rather than the wave when you're playing Nasus. Focusing the which is here, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna just take this. What's up, brothers? How are y'all doing? Let's start stacking up my passive here. Oh, that's a beautiful stun. We're gonna make full profit of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You wanna die too? Oh, I think you do. One more for the boys. One more for the boys. Obviously, I'm just gonna do a little walk of shame out. I'm gonna Q him in the forehead as well. And I'm not using my other skills, as you can tell, because I'm obviously low on mana. I'm just matching Q here. Still have Ghost on, so I can easily dodge the knockups, which is the scary part. Sylas TPing on me means we get Baron, so again, pay attention to my Qs, you know. I'm not really using... Oh, 1 second off, finishing him off there. As you can see, I'm almost out of mana still, so I'm gonna start running away here. Oh, they FF'd. That's nice. Come here, let me stack you. Don't be a pussy, let me stack you. Oh, well, it is what it is.
Make sure to subscribe and activate notifications. You can also check the playlist tab to search for games of your favorite champion.